AITA for telling my husband FY in front of my MIL. So me, 30, pregnant, and my husband, 30, were having one of those stupid little married people moments that turned into a way bigger deal than it ever should have been. For context, my MIL has a habit of just being in the neighborhood and popping in. Normally, she doesn't just sit for a visit, she'll insert herself into whatever we're doing. That night, she decided she was going to help us with dinner because, in her words, my grandbaby needs to eat, so let me take care of it. Yes, she literally phrases things like that. My husband is a recovering mama's boy, so while I've set light boundaries, I usually let these things slide to keep the peace since he's already doing the work of separating from her. Anyway, we're in the kitchen, Mill at the stove like she lives here, me trying to stay out of the way, and my husband jokingly swipes my bottle of antacids. I've been living on them this pregnancy because the heartburn is no joke, but I've been careful about how many I take. Still, we tease about it a lot. So he grabs them, and without even thinking, I blurt out, "Fi." It wasn't angry. It wasn't serious. It was in the same tone you'd say, "Give it back, you brat." My husband 100% knew I was kidding because he immediately smiled and shot back with, "I love you more." That's just our banter. But MIL? You would have thought I had just called him every name under the sun and thrown the antacid bottle at his head. She froze, spatula in hand, and looked at me like she was about to faint. Backstory: when we were about to announce my pregnancy 7 months ago, she claimed she was having a heart attack from the shock, but the hospital cleared her and she was fine. So her dramatic reactions aren't new. She didn't say much that night, but the next day she called my husband and told him she's deeply disappointed in me. According to her, my saying "fuck you" in front of her was not only disrespectful to him but to her, as his mother. She actually told him she won't be speaking to him again until I apologize, for something he wasn't even offended by. She also commented, "If she says that in front of me, how must she speak to you behind closed doors?" My husband has my back on this one. He told her flat out that I don't owe her an apology because he wasn't hurt, and he knew it was a joke. But now she's doubling down and giving him the silent treatment till I give her the apology she thinks she deserves. Here's the thing, I feel guilty. Maybe it's because I'm about to be a mom in 3 months, and I don't want tension in the family. Maybe it's pregnancy hormones making me emotional. But I hate the thought of my husband being essentially blacklisted by his mom over this. At the same time, I know if I cave and apologize, I'm setting the precedent that MIL gets to insert herself into every little inside joke, misunderstanding, or interaction between us, and then demand an apology if she doesn't like it. So, just to get extra opinions, AITA.